Hey, welcome to another episode of Chan's Beer Reviews. Another beer sent to me in a trade with Joe from Proper Hops, so thanks Joe for the beer. Another 3 Floyds. Another one of their core releases that I can't get, so I'm always excited to try it. This is the Gumballhead. It says wheat beer on here. It's like a cat something, I don't know. There's a whole story about it. It's like an independent underground comic book character or something. Not much on the label, but it is 5.5 ABV and I think 35 IBU, so no further ado, let's just get into it. Since this is a wheat beer, I'm going to use my favorite wheat beer glass, this ESBN Zone glass. It's you know, pretty pale, very clear for a wheat beer. It's not a Hefeweizen per se, it's just a, you know, pale wheat ale. And it actually said it was bottle conditioned. I can see there's a lot of yeast stuck to the bottom of the bottle, which is probably why it's so clear, not really hazy, not much of a head on there. Well, I mean, a nice finger and a half, you know, kind of bright white, foamy, soapy head. Yeah, I mean, it said it's dry hopped with Amarillo. They're dry hopped or brewed, or both, I don't know. A lot of Amarillo in there, so yeah, giving it an orangey taste, or orangey smell, I'm sorry. Yeah, you know, similar to kind of like a West Coast IPA, kind of like that citrusy. Nothing really particularly sweet about it, but it smells pretty hoppy, so let's see how it tastes. Cheers. Three Floyds is like the Stone of the Midwest. I just love to put hops in everything. I mean, you know, like I did the 𝗷𝗂𝗪𝗔𝒀𝒻 the other day, which is supposed to be a pale ale. But it's so damn hoppy, it just tastes like an IPA. This is supposed to be a wheat beer, but again, it's so damn hoppy, it tastes kind of like a pale ale. I really don't get a whole lot of wheat character out of this at all. It is just a real hop-forward beer. You're getting that orange from the Amarillo hops, kind of mild sweetness through the middle there. Maybe it's like a placebo effect because I know it's so hoppy, it smells so hoppy. But I think the website said it was only like 35 IBUs, but I mean, again, it kind of drinks like a pale ale. Very crisp mouthfeel. Has a lot of zestiness, a lot of, not like pepperiness, it's just, you know, kind of highly carbonated. Not a super thick mouthfeel, you know, more on the thinner side. Nice kind of comfortable mouthfeel though. And it is very refreshing, even though, you know, I'm drinking this in early April, it's not exactly July, but, you know, middle of the day here, it's a nice kind of refreshing treat. I could totally see why this is a popular beer. Like I said, it was originally a summer beer, but the demand's so high for it, they are brewing it year-round now. Definitely getting a lot of lemon on this one. You know, quite lemony. Reminds me a lot of the Southern Tier Hop Sun, which, you know, I guess they're kind of birds of a feather. You know, some pretty nice lacing on this one. I mean, this beer is pretty much exactly what I was expecting it to be. I've been reading about this beer for years now. I'm finally getting a chance to have it. There is like this interesting kind of like pepperiness, you know, as it's going across the tongue. Again, like I'm not really getting a whole lot of wheat or really any wheat in this. It's just kind of drinking like a pale ale. You know, nice hops, but it's still kind of refreshing. Has like kind of like a wet, you know, kind of mouthfeel. Mouthfeel's, you know, pretty soft, even though it's like, you know, noticeably effervescent. Not exactly like in the ballpark of a lager or something like that. So I can still suck this down and it's not getting stuck in my throat. Well, I mean, this is definitely one of the better American pale wheat ales that I've had. I mean, that's a very bland, kind of generic style across the board. This and Southern Tier Hop Sun are the only 2 beers out of that style that I really liked. Not that it's an absolutely amazing beer. If I'm grading it on a curve for that style, it's like an A. For a beer in general, you know, it's pretty good. It's like a nice solid B. I think I'll give a 7 out of 10 to the Gumballhead. I know a lot of, you know, craft beer enthusiasts and other beer tubers and stuff kind of, you know, hate on this beer because like it's just, you know, too generic for them or whatever. But, you know, I think this is really a really tasty, extremely drinkable beer, a great introductory craft beer. And my only regret is that I'm not drinking this in July next to the pool or at the beach or something, but this will do for now. So thanks again to Joe from Proper Hops for sending this in the trade, and thanks to you guys out there for watching. Again, 7 out of 10 for the 3 Floyds Gumballhead. And that does it for this episode of Chad's Beer Reviews. Thanks for watching. Bye.